mentioned the cabinet reshuffle is likely to take place next week.
I'm not in a position to make any announcements. No, wait for the announcement. Yeah. If I can just summarize, okay, so in one sentence, we need to listen deeply and respectfully. We need to implement with a heart, and we need to give more opportunities for Singaporeans across the entire spectrum to generate the solutions and to co-create the future with us. That's basically our operating motto in our GRC. Listen, implement, and give opportunities, co-create the future. Yes.
There was some skepticism among analysts as to whether this idea of transformation and reform within the party will be supported by all members of the cabinet.
No, it has to happen. It has to happen because the current situation is one step in the political evolution of Singapore. This is not the destination. So a transformation across society, across the party, across the government must occur. Let's have no doubt about that. All of us have to change, and it is better that we take the initiative and do so. From a cabinet perspective, I'm sure life is going to be tougher for ministers in the next 5 years because it's not just the presence of more opposition MPs. Our own MPs are going to be re-energized and are going to, I think, be far more active in pursuing issues and matters which they feel deeply in their hearts and to reflect the concerns and anxieties of their residents. And I think this is good. And PAP MPs have always spoken their mind, and I think we will see even more of that. So yes, it's tougher for the ministers, but so be it. I think this is a positive development.
Would you say the ministry by ministry review will be unprecedented in Singapore?
I don't like to make descriptions like unprecedented and I will say we will all have to change. A transformation has to occur across society and across the party and across ministries and issues and implementation, and we will all be a part of this transformation. And I think that's the point I want to emphasize. It's a national project. It's not just the government or just the party. It's now an opportunity for Singaporeans to take ownership and take a stake in the future. And I think that's good, and hopefully that also means that we will be more cohesive and yet more open-minded, more able to move quickly and grab opportunities, and yet also make sure that no one gets left behind. It's a tremendous challenge, but I think it's, we all need a cause to believe in and to pursue. And I think this can be one such cause. Singapore is at crossroads. There are great opportunities and there are great challenges. But if we do this right, we will get a second win and we can truly sail into the future with confidence and with cohesion, without splitting apart and bickering and fighting amongst ourselves. And I think this is to me, it's a wonderful opportunity and one which all Singaporeans should grab. And it's also now an opportunity post-election to move it beyond just partisan campaigning and partisan perspectives, but move this into a national perspective. I think there's an opportunity now. Let's do this. All right?
Can I ask you a question on Holland-Bukit Timah?
Yes.
Have you had a chance to crunch the figures on?
We haven't completed that process. But all I can say is that I'm very gratified that we achieved majorities across the board in all precincts. I'm very grateful to our residents for giving us that support, and it just makes us even more determined to continue to do our best and to fulfill our duties to all residents, regardless of whether or not they voted for us. Like Chris said, those who voted for us also had issues, and over the last few days I've been receiving many emails to say, I voted for you, but I also want you to know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these are things I'm not happy about, do something about it. On the other hand, I've also had others who've written to me and said, I did not vote for you because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do something about it and I will decide in the future. And I think this is this is political dialogue. this is a good and normal process of which political consensus and issues get crystallized. And I see this positively.
But is it true that the precincts and divisions in the north poll better than the ones in the south?
The spread of votes amongst all 4 divisions is very, very close. I think that's about as much as I can tell you. So, bottom line is all 4 of us are very grateful, but we're also very mindful of the heavy responsibility that we have, and we will do our best.